Brandon Nimmo has one big league at bat under his belt. His parents are here to record every moment, and standing by with them is Steve Gelb. Steve?
Absolutely, Ron. Here with Gary, here with Patty and Ron, who are beaming right now, and why not? First at bat in the books, so a little bit of an exhale. But what is this moment like for you, Patty, to see your son play in the major leagues for the first time?
It's just surreal. I mean, it's his dream come true, and it's just so neat to watch, that he made it, and it's just great. Ron,
we spoke with Brandon yesterday, and he said he was in shock when he got the news. What was your reaction when you got the news?
We obviously were thrilled. It's funny how baseball works. So we got the call at 11:30 at night. So the first thing is, how are we going to get to Atlanta tomorrow? And it's 11:30 right now. So it's a long night. Stayed up all night, but it couldn't be better. We're happy to be here. Yeah.
Norris grounds out, one away. Brandon made such headlines just based on the fact that he was the highest ever draft pick out of Wyoming, a place where there is no high school baseball. With that as the backdrop, take us back to his early childhood and how he was able to fall so in love with the game, even though it's maybe not the biggest sport in that state.
Well, his older brother was quite a bit older than him, about 7 or 8 years older, and Bryce went to the University of Nebraska and played ball there, and so from an early age, Brandon was either at a soccer field. His sister played competitive soccer, his brother played baseball, so I don't think he had a chance. He was going to be doing something that had a ball related to it. So anyway, that's kind of how it went. And he just loved baseball, and we spent a lot of time playing catch, and the rest is just he just loves the game. He just loves to play.
How much extra work did he have to do, do you think, Patty, than maybe some other kids, just based on the fact that there was no high school baseball, as Jace Peterson lines a single into right field, and there's Brandon. He made a nice scoop right there.
Well, I mean, he did have to put in a lot of hard work, especially with our weather in Wyoming, and they had lots of indoor practices, the different teams just finding places to practice. It took a lot of hard work.
Ron, drafted in 2011, it's now 2016, he makes his MLB debut. How much have you seen him grow as a player and as a person in that time?
Well, obviously you mature a lot. When you're drafted out of high school, you're 18 years old, and all you are is an eating machine at that point. And so he's putting on weight, he's putting on strength. In Wyoming we played the best teams we could play. Denver's only an hour and a half away, and Omaha's close, but you don't see 96 every day. So it's a process. And he's gone through that process. There's a lot of ups and downs, a lot of lonely nights when you question, am I going to be able to do it or not? But he's stuck with it, and he's just actually the best part of it is he's just grown into a really good young man. We're really proud of what he does off the field, almost more so than what he's done on the field. But obviously, we're thrilled.
Well, I told you this before we came on camera, but in the short time we've gotten to know him, you can tell how good of a guy he is. So happy for him, happy for you guys. Congratulations, and thanks so much for a couple of minutes here. Gary, back to you.
All right, thanks, Pete.
Let it go.
I like that last one.
Thank you, Ron.
Nimmo cracks one into right center field, and that's down for his first major league hit. So Brandon Nimmo in his 5th major league at bat has a souvenir.
Congratulations. One you'll remember in the nation's capital. Fastball inner half, nicely done. And here's Nimmo again with a chance to break this game open.
And Nimmo cracks one deep right center field. Looking up Hayward. It's out of here. Brandon Nimmo's first major league home run. It's a 3-run shot. Nimmo hits one to Wyoming, and it's 7-1 New York.
And Nimmo has got a nice compact swing working.
Got a little Hunter Pence in him, doesn't he?
He does. Good call.
Fans want a curtain call. And he obliges.
Out of the lineup. Pitch number 11 coming up to Blackman. And it's drilled to right field. Nimmo coming on, diving, and makes the catch. That ball froze Brandon Nimmo for a moment, and then it sunk. But Brandon able to stay with it for the first out of the afternoon.
Well, he's athletic. He is not a liability in the outfield, that's for sure. Nice adjustment here. Once you get there, he's a big leaguer.
Driven in the air to deep left field. Back goes Duvall near the wall, jumping, and that ball's out of here. That one cleared the orange line, and the Mets now have a 4-2 lead. Another one deep to center by Nimmo. Racing back is Irvin, looking up, and it's out of here. Brandon Nimmo with his second home run of the night. A 2-run shot to make it 7-2 New York. Yelich lines one the other way. Nimmo toward the line, diving, and makes the catch. Nimmo's defense is getting better and better every day, and that's the best play he's made yet.
Especially on that corner. You know, he's moved around a lot, but his jumps in left field are by far much better than the ones he gets in center and right. And diving to his right, just a huge play. That gets by him, it's a triple.
Nimmo cracks one to deep right field. Judge takes a look, and that ball's in the upper deck. Nimmo leads off the game with a home run, and the Mets have a 1-0 lead. First career leadoff home run for Nimmo, his 8th home run of the year, and the Mets are off to a fast start.
Maybe that'll give them the spark they need. Quick bat right here. Ball out over the plate, belt high, a little below the belt. And there's no doubt here. Right down Broadway.
Tried to get cute, first pitch slider, but the second fastball.
9 home runs to the right-handers, only 3 to the lefties.
And those backward splits are a change from past years for Anderson. And Nimmo gets one in the air to deep right center field. Back goes Gonzalez near the wall, and it's off the fence, bouncing away. Nimmo on his way to third, retrieving it is Cargo. Nimmo being waved home, and he will score. An inside the park home run for Nimmo to lead off the game. "11 home runs, homers in his last 2 at-bats, and a sprint around the bases leads to the world's biggest smile, 1-0 New York."
What was Carlos Gonzalez doing in backing up this ball coming off the wall?
Remember, they put in those screens above the bullpens a couple of years ago, and this one hit right off one of those pillars and took an odd bounce. And now Nimmo will come up to try and win it for New York. Hit in the air, deep right center field. Back goes Williams, looking up, and it's out of here. Brandon Nimmo wins it with a 3-run homer. The Mets' 3rd walk-off home run on this homestand. Bautista, Flores, and now Nimmo gets the Mets a split of the series with a pinch-hit 3-run homer in the bottom of the 10th.
Keith, I almost forgot about how good Nimmo is as a pinch hitter.
That's right. But he swings and lines one into center field. In comes Nimmo to make the catch, and the ball game is over. Diving play by Nimmo to end it. 6-out save for Robert Gsellman. Syndergaard wins in his return after 7 weeks on the sidelines, and the Mets even up the series with a 4-2 win.
Beautiful catch by Brandon right there to end this ball game.
Brandon Nimmo is aboard to start the top of the first. And smashed the other way by Brandon Nimmo. Over to cut it off Mancini. Nimmo wants 2, and a leadoff double for Brandon Nimmo. I've seen Nimmo go to left field so far in his 2 at-bats tonight with a single and a double. Nimmo turns on one and gets a base hit, scores Reyes, and now Brandon Nimmo in the second. He's 3 for 3. He has 2 doubles, now a run batted in, and the Mets have a 4-1 lead.
Lefty Tanner Scott, the new pitcher for the Orioles, is going to face Brandon Nimmo. Here's the 1-2 on the way, and Nimmo lines it the other way towards the line. Mancini dives, can't get it. 2 runs will score easily, and he is in there standing with a 2-run triple as the relay throw to the plate is spiked and opens the Mets lead to 7-1.
Now he gets hit by a pitch, so he'll be on base for the 5th time tonight.
Well, there goes.
Sprints to first.
That may cost him his cycle.
Swinging a hard hit ground ball up the middle, picked by the shortstop. Beckham can't get the ball out of his glove, and Nimmo is aboard for the 6th time in this game, and that's got to be a base hit. That ball was scorched up the middle, and so for Brandon Nimmo, 5 for 5 plus a hit batsman.
Frankie Rodriguez, I don't think, was going with the goggles yet.
He didn't need him.
And Nimmo takes ball 4, and Keith's record is toast.
That was a strike.
29 walks in a calendar month, obliterating Hernandez from the record book.
Oh, well, you know, I'll take a back seat to Brandon.
Are you the one that asked to check with the third base coach on that last one?
Ball 4, and the Mets win the ball game. Brandon Nimmo with the walk-off walk, and the Mets have breath as they win it in 11, 5-4.